Welcome, children. Now I'm going to do the revision of the first part of the chapter acid, bases, and salts. Children, I have told we have learned about the acids in the first video, so we are going to do the revision of acids. As I'm showing you here in this video, will say that an acid is a compound which, when dissolved in water, yields hydronium ion as the only positively charged ion. For example, HCl, it gives you H positive plus chloride ion, and this H positive ion dissolves in water to gives you the hydronium ion. Now we come to the classification of acids, and classification of acid is done depending on the sources, and upon the sources it is classified as organic acids and as inorganic acids. And organic acids which are usually obtained from plants are called organic acid, and they contain carbon and hydrogen atom. And examples are, children, acetic acid, citric acid, butyric acid, uh, lantic acid, and many other acids are there. And inorganic acids, they are mineral acids, and which acids which are obtained from minerals, they are known as inorganic acid, like hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, etc. Now, children, we have also classified our acids depending on their strength. So the strength of an acid means the strength of an acid depends on the concentration of hydronium ion present in the aqueous solution of an acid. So the acid will be called as strong. A strong acid vigorously ionizes in solution, thereby producing high concentration of hydronium ion. For example, nitric acid, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid. And weak acids ionize only partially in aqueous solution to produce ions and molecules. For example, carbonic acid, acetic acid, formic acid. Now the next classification is based on their basicity. Basicity of an acid means the number of hydronium ion which can be produced by ionization of one molecule of that acid in aqueous solution. For example, monobasic acid, acid which on ionization in water produces one hydronium ion per molecule of the acid is known as monobasic acid. For example, HCl, when it dissolves in water, it ionizes to produce one hydronium ion, so its basicity will be called as 1. And dibasic acids, acids which on ionization in water produces 2 hydronium ion per molecule of an acid is known as dibasic acid. For example, H2SO4, it produces 2 hydronium ions, so its basicity will be 2. Then tribasic acid, acids which on ionization in water produces 3 hydronium ion per molecule of the acid are known as tribasic acid. As you can see here the example of phosphoric acid, it ionizes to give you 3 hydronium ions, so its basicity will be 3. Now, children, we also classify them based on their concentration. The concentration of an acid means the amount of acid present in a definite amount of its aqueous or water solution. So concentrated acid means an acid which contains very small amount of water or no water is called as concentrated acid. And dilute acid, an acid which contains far more amount of water than its own mass, is known as dilute acid. Then, depending on their molecular composition, hydroacids, acid which contain hydrogen, a non-metallic element, and no oxygen are called hydroacid. For example, HCl, H2SO, H2S, HBr, HI. And oxyacids are those acids which contain hydrogen and oxygen and another non-metallic element. So all acids which contain oxygen along with other hydrogen and other non-metallic elements are called oxyacids. For example, H2SO4, HNO3, H2CO3, these are oxyacid. Now, children, we come to the next topic, that is preparation of acid. Now, preparation of acids can be done by synthesis or by direct combination, like hydrogen plus chlorine, hydrochloric acid. The other examples we have seen is hydrogen plus bromine, hydrobromic acid, hydrogen plus sulfur, hydrogen sulfide. And the next preparation is by the action of water on non-metallic or acidic oxide, like SO3 plus H2SO plus H2O, sulfuric acid, nitrogen pentoxide plus water, nitric oxide. The other examples we have seen is carbon dioxide plus water, carbonic acid. Then phosphorus pentoxide plus water, phosphoric acid. Then the third method of preparation is by the oxidation of non-metal like sulfur plus Nitric acid gives you sulfuric acid plus water plus NO2. So the preparation is of sulfuric acid. With phosphorus plus phosphorus acid, we get phosphoric acid. So here we see that we are getting the example over there. Then the next is, children, by displacement, NaCl plus H2SO4 NaHSO4 plus HCl, NaNO3 plus H2SO4 NaHSO4 plus HNO3. So here preparation of HCl and HNO3 is being done. So now, children, we come to the properties of acid. Now the physical properties of acids are, they are sour in taste, in aqueous solution, they turn blue litmus paper red, and some acids are solid and some are liquid at room temperature. All strong mineral acids have corrosive action on skin and cause painful burns, and they are electrolyte, that is, they conduct electricity in their aqueous form. And their chemical properties are, children, all the acid reacts with metal above hydrogen in the activity series to give you salt and hydrogen. For example, Mg plus HCl is giving you magnesium chloride plus hydrogen. Other metals also give you salt and hydrogen. Then reaction with bases, all the bases or all the hydroxide and oxides of metals and ammonium hydroxide, they react with bases, they react with acids to give you salt and water. So it is a neutralization reaction. Then reaction with all carbonates and bicarbonate, they give you a common compound, salt, water and carbon dioxide. Then reaction with sulfides and bisulfides, all sulfides and bisulfides, they give salt, water and SO2 when they react with acid. Then reaction with sulfides reacts with acid to give you salt and hydrogen sulfide. Then reaction with chloride, children, NaCl plus H2SO4 below 200 gives you NaHSO4 plus HCl. NaCl plus H2SO4 above 200 degrees centigrade give you sodium sulfate plus HCl. Then the reaction with nitrates, lead nitrate reacts with the hydrochloric acid to give you lead chloride and nitric acid. And children, some uses of acids are that boric acid is used as eye wash, antiseptic, citric acid is used as food preservative, oxalic acid is used as ink stain remover, carbonic acid is used in flavored drinks. So this is just a review of the chapter, of the part of the chapter where we have studied acids, children.